Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. In today's video, we're going to do an initial impressions of the brand new Mate 40 Pro. As you know, this device was just announced last week. I've had it with me for the last couple of days, but let's not waste any time. This is TK and this is XCA TV. Let's check it out. So here we have the brand new Mate 40 Pro, the successor obviously to the Mate 30 Pro from 2019. Now, obviously, some of the aesthetics are obviously very clear to you guys. The design is slightly different on the back. We also have a volume rocker now that we didn't have last year. That was actually used to be implemented as a software feature in there. But one thing that did stay consistent between both devices is that waterfall display that is known for the Mate 40 line, well, since last year. On the top, we also have something new that is a top-mounted speaker. That's one of the two speakers to give us stereo speakers on this device, which is something that we don't have to worry about, even though we have an earpiece. The camera setup also on the front did change from a notch to a pill drop on the top left, so that's something to keep in mind, as well as the fact that we have 5G on this, since it actually is running the Kirin 9000 with the built-in 5G modem, and of course giving us 5G on T-Mobile here in the US. The cameras that we have on the front here is a 3D front-facing, basically a 3D sensor to be able to unlock the device, and the other one is a wide-angle 13 megapixel sensor. On the back, we have basically a 50 megapixel primary shooter at f1.9, a 20 megapixel sensor at f1.8, that's going to be our ultra-wide, and a 12 megapixel periscope lens that gives us the ability of using it up to 5 times or 5x telephoto capabilities. We have wireless charging and reverse wireless charging, a 4400 milliampere battery that is supported with a 66 watt charger in the box. So the fastest wire charger on the market right now from Huawei, capable of charging the device. And I was able to do a quick test. I was able to get 20% battery from 31% to 51% in about 5 minutes just using the built-in charger. And as far as wireless charging, this is also capable of charging up to 50 watt wireless charging. Although I only have the 50 watt charger, I have the 40 watt charger. That's the one that came in with the P40 Pro, and I was able to test it out, and it definitely works very, very nice. We have the Kirin 9000 supporting this device with 8 gigs of RAM, 256 gigs of internal storage, and of course we have the ability of expanding that storage with the built-in Huawei Nano memory with this dual SIM card option that's on the bottom. We have 5G connectivity, and of course if you use the nano memory from Huawei, that takes over the second slot, so one memory card and one SIM card. The display has a couple of good things running for it. One thing is obviously the waterfall, but it's also a 6.76 inch display that is running at a 2772 by 1344 resolution, so somewhere between Full HD and QHD as far as the resolution. We have the ability of running it on as far as basically smart, which gives us the ability of basically running high, standard, or low. And as you saw here, we still have the ability of launching the software version of the volume rocker, even though we have the volume rocker present right there. So out of the box, it's set to be smart resolution, but you can set it to your preference. And of course, with the 90 hertz refresh rate, you're able to set it either all the time, dynamic, or keep it at 60 frames per second. Of course, this gives us the overall benefits of what we get there. The camera application is definitely running the latest features, so we have aperture, night mode, portrait, photography, video, pro mode, and of course 4K 60 on the front and 4K 60 on the back facing sensors for video recording. We have the ability of using the new dual view mode that just got pushed out on the update that I got this morning. And of course we have the monochrome mode, panorama mode, AR lens, story creator, and of course 50 megapixel shots with the high resolution option. Now out of the box, this does not come in with Google Play services. It does come with app gallery and pedal search that are built in and obviously are very functional. Now, whatever app you cannot find directly within the app gallery, you should be able to find it directly within pedal search. An example would be here, some of the more common applications. You can look for WhatsApp, and of course it will find the application and either take you directly to the website, official website that downloads it directly, or you can go to APK Pure and then download the application directly from there. For me, it was a simple, you just go in there, and I did actually install it. So that's why you see Twitter, WhatsApp, IDA64, speed test in there. Of course, I have PUBG Mobile, Instagram, and of course, I'm also using Waze for my mapping application. The Aurora Store doesn't seem to be working for me, so I couldn't get it to work on this device yet. But currently, no form of process that I know of that will enable us to install GMS, but at least I'm able to get most of the applications that I need without having to worry about but I'm able to download most of the applications that I need either by going to the app gallery or to pedal search. After using the phone for the last 48 hours, I have to say that the overall impressions are actually pretty positive. Some of the changes that we've seen in the device is the fact that we have the volume rocker now that is actually a physical button. That was a little bit of an issue for me with the Mate 30 Pro. The display is bigger and of course running at 90 hertz, and of course we have true stereo speakers on this device. Now, unfortunately, no headphone jack, but they do include a pair of headphones in there. We have 66 wire charging and 50 watts for wireless charging. Of course, with a supported charger, not every charger will charge that way. But of course, that means we're not going to have to worry too much that the battery dropped by 100 milliampere from 4500 to 44. The brand new Kirin 9000 running with a 5 nanometer process is definitely very nice. Now there is an article that we posted over on the XDA portal that showcases some images also from the Mate 40 Pro. So if you guys want to see some more images from there, definitely check the link in the description below. I think overall, my impressions of this device is actually pretty good. The fact that we don't have GMS yet, I'm not sure how the process is going to go there, is just mostly because the phone literally just got announced last week and it is available for us to be able to check out and share with you guys my opinion there. Let me know in the comments below, what do you guys think of the brand new Mate 40 Pro and what would you like me to focus on in future videos? This is TK. Make sure you like and subscribe and make sure to check out my channels for more content, of course, as usual. I'll see you guys in the next video.